Welcome to my new series, Fix My Trade. A reminder, this is not financial advice. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trading with Ashley show. One of my students had a question today, and I was able to successfully help her through the issue, and I thought I would make a video on it to help the broader audience that may have the same issue. So all of you are aware of covered calls. I have covered them quite extensively in a lot of my videos, particularly Pltr, because Pltr is a lucrative stock to sell covered calls on. But Pltr has been running and it has not slowed down. So I have found that many of my students have covered calls on Pltr and it's blown through their strike price and they're wondering what to do because they really wish they could get their shares back at the price that they are having their shares called away at. And so I want to explain. So this student in particular, she had actually bought Pltr at around the $23 mark. And she had some calls that she had done too far out. I like to encourage my students to only sell calls within about a week or two of the expiration date, especially if a stock is in a bullish mode. And the reason for that is you want the luxury of being able to roll that trade out further and up as it's approaching your strike price. And if you start off going out too far in the future to begin with, yes, the premium may be lucrative, but you could find yourself holding on to stock that you cannot catch the covered call and it limits your upside. So for that reason, I definitely encourage all of my students to consider only a 1 or 2 week out covered call on any of their shares. That way, when we get in trouble, we have the luxury to roll up and out for a credit. Because ultimately, you want two things. You want to enjoy higher appreciation of the stock. That's why we rolled the trade. But also, you want to get a credit for the roll because you don't want to start paying debits, and that's going to chip away at your profit. So with that in mind, we discussed what her issue was today. Prior to joining me and learning how to do this, she had sold the initial covered call really far out. She had gone to March of next year. She had purchased it at $23 and she had sold the $28 call. Well, now, obviously, we are sitting on a $40 Pltr, and we looked at the chain, and there was no real reasonable way to roll this trade without going at least 1.5 years out. And so I came up with the solution for her, and it involves using leaps. So I wanted to explain what I shared with her, and we got off of the call, and she was very relieved because now she has a way to actually use half of the amount of money that it would require to rebuy her shares today. And now she can use a fraction of that and get her shares back at almost that $28 mark. I'm going to take you into the option chain to show you exactly how this works. It has to deal with a LEAPS, which is a longer dated call option. One of the best parts about a call option is it actually gives the purchaser the option to exercise the call. And when you exercise a call option, you actually can purchase the shares at the strike price that you selected as long as it is before your expiration date. So in my example, we went specifically to look at the $30 call option. And here's another great thing. If you use that call option to sell shorter dated calls against it, you can basically end up paying for the entire call option. And then when it's time to regain your shares, all you have to pay is the amount of your strike price to purchase the shares. Now, if all that sounds confusing, don't let it be. I am going to take this in small little bite-sized bits of information to explain it to you because this is such a powerful tool. And if we are going to continue to be in a bull market over the next few months, you may encounter this issue, and I want to make sure you have a way to effectively get your stock back at a reasonable price. Let's recap the trade so we know what we're dealing with. She purchased 100 shares of Pltr at $23 a share. She sold a strike price of $28, but she went further out. She made it expiring in March of the next year. The current price of Pltr is $40 a share. If you're looking at this scenario, what was the one thing that should have been done differently to avoid the issue? You guessed it. She sold a $28 strike, but she made it expire in March. Typically, we wouldn't want to sell a call option that is more than a week or two out because we want the ability to roll without having to go out so far. Now that the current price is $40 a share, that puts us in a unique situation. So now the share price has grown from $23 to $40. That's a $1,700 gain. But unfortunately, our trader is only getting to enjoy $500 of that gain. That leaves another $1,200 on the table because the shares are going to be called away at 28. And we can't forget the fact that she really wants the shares. She wants them for the long term. So with that in mind, we need to fix this trade. Now, how are we going to fix it? Here's my fix. We are going to roll the shares for a credit. We are going to purchase a leaps option. We're going to sell calls against the leaps, and then we will eventually exercise the call option that's the leaps. Let's go fix this trade. Because my student had sold the $28 call expiring in March of 2025, our first order of business is to go look at that particular trade and see how much she must pay to get out of the trade. So here it is. If you look at 3/21/2025, remember she purchased it at 23. So if it was called away at 28 and she wanted to get out of this particular trade, she would have to pay $13.92 a share to get out of the trade. Well, that's pretty expensive because you're looking at $1,392 to get out of this trade to remove the covered call from the trade and then look to sell one at a higher level. So let's go and look to see what we can find that is higher than $13.92 because when you roll a trade, you definitely want to try to get a credit to roll the trade versus having to pay a debit and it chips away at your profit. Now, I know instinctively from working with these, to get something that is up here in the $13 range, we're going to have to go pretty far out. So let's go ahead and go to the end of 2026 and look at 12/18/2026. When I look at this, it looks like I could settle in right here at the $37 mark and get a credit for this trade. So although I had to rebuy the other one for $13.92, I can go and sell this $37 one or $14.74. That's going to leave me a little bit of a credit, and it will allow price appreciation all the way up to $37. But still, I have to wait an extremely long time, and more than likely a year from now, Pltr will be trading well above $37, so I'll find myself in the same situation. So I can go ahead and roll the trade just so at least I can take advantage of that opportunity. But now I'm faced with the decision of I want fresh shares that don't have a covered call on them at this point so they can continue to run. Maybe you even want to pass the stock on to your heirs, and if you want to do that, then you're going to need the stock. So now I'm faced with two important decisions. One, I could repurchase these shares as we stand today. Now, if I were to do that, I would have to put up about $4,000 to buy Pltr at $40 a share. Well, what if I told you there was a way that you could actually get price movement of these shares, and instead of 100 shares, you can get price movement of 200 shares for that same $4,000. This is where the leaps comes into play. So here's what I want to show you. We're going to still be dealing with this same date, 12/18/2026. And what you want to do in this situation is you want to look at purchasing a call option, and that's what it is. It gives you the option to buy these shares at a lower price. And you want to focus in on something around a 0.8 delta. That's usually the sweet spot when you are purchasing a leaps to ensure you're not overpaying for it, but you're still getting good price movement. So if I look right here at this $30 level. Remember, her shares are going to be called away at 28. So if she has the opportunity to repurchase them at $30, that would be wonderful, right? So what she would look at here is we've got that 0.8 delta I was referring to. This is going to cost her $18 a share. So that would be $1,800 for this trade. Well, remember, she was going to have to rebuy them 100 shares for $4,000. So we're going to take that same $4,000 and instead we are going to purchase 2 of these leaps. That will cost us a little over $3,600 versus the $4,000 to buy the shares. And it allows us to enjoy the price movement of 200 shares of the stock instead of just 100 shares of the stock. Now that we have this asset, what's going to happen as the price moves up or down? Well, that's where this delta comes in. So you see this 0.8. Basically, every dollar that Palantir moves up from the point that you purchase the leaps, you will enjoy the price appreciation of 80 cents a share. So basically $80 for this $1,800 asset. But remember, we purchased 2 of them. So now you're going to see for every dollar that Palantir moves up, you are going to see $1.60 more in price appreciation. And that's exciting because now you're getting more than $1 for that same $4,000 that it would have cost you to buy the shares. So great, that's wonderful, and that moves up. Now be aware, if Palantir pulls back something that you paid $1,800 for, that will actually go down by $80, making it less valuable. So you must only do this if you truly believe that a stock is going to continue to go up over time. Now, it could pull back, but if you believe that it'll then press forward, then you would be okay doing this. If you're not certain if a stock is going to press forward, then you'd want to hold off until you're at a better level of support. So here's where the fun part comes in. So let's say we get to the end of our expiration date. We're close to the end of it, and Palantir is trading maybe at $100 a share. Well, the simple fact that you purchased this way back when for $1,800, you actually purchased the right to exercise this option and buy Palantir at $30 a share. So you could tell your broker, I want to exercise this call option, and they will allow you at that point to buy Palantir at $30 a share instead of whatever it's trading at the time. So you will have to have the money in your broker if you decide to exercise this call option, but you could take ownership of the shares. At this point, you could do 200 because you have 2 call options, and you could find yourself sitting at 200 shares at $30 a share, and you would have paid $3,000 per call option, so $6,000 total at the end of this call option. This portion of the trade will allow you to regain ownership of the shares at that $30 mark. And here's the best part. You can basically fund this $1,800 call option by selling shorter dated calls against the longer dated call. This is going to serve as 100 shares, and now you can run a poor man's covered call. And so to do that portion of the trade, you would go back to maybe like a weekly option. Let's look right here at 1018. After I have the $30 call option, now I can go and sell covered calls against that call option. So let's look and see what a great price may be. If you were going to sell a poor man's covered call, a short dated call option against your longer dated leaps, you want to usually use a really conservative delta so that you don't worry about having your trade shut down prematurely. So let's look right here at 0.12 delta. Anything below a 0.15 is usually a safe bet. If you sell the $44 call against your leaps, you will receive $20 for each one. So if you had 2 of them, you would be receiving $40 in about a week's time for selling the call option. Now, what would happen is if it started to approach this $44 strike, then you would want to roll this trade out further and higher to avoid assignment early. But if you do this enough times, you can significantly chip away at that initial purchase price of $1,800. Now, I know all of that was a little overwhelming, so I'm going to recap everything. And then also, I'm going to link a video at the end of this video that goes into more detail about the poor man's covered call and how it works using the SPY. Let's look at what we did. We rolled the shares for a credit. We pushed them out beyond a year. We went and we purchased the LEAPS call option. This is allowing us to sell shorter dated calls against it. And it also gives us the opportunity to exercise the LEAPS at some point in the future. So doing all of this allowed us to fix the trade because now we will be selling our shares at a higher price than 28, and we'll have the opportunity to regain our shares at $30, which is just a few dollars above. And we even have a way to finance that instrument called the LEAPS by selling shorter dated calls against it. Now, if you would like more exposure to me on a daily basis, then I need to encourage you to consider joining my private Discord community. I must say, we have really put together something special. It warms my heart to hear all of my Discord members so happy to be a part of a community. And most of them had tried other communities in this space, and they all like to share that ours is really different. And I think what makes it different is I work really hard to ensure that we are all rowing the same way. We respect each other's opinions. We're all very helpful, and everyone jumps in to help the other individual. And if something goes awry, we're there to help pick each other up. It is the community that I always dreamed of being a part of, and I was struggling to find it. So I created it myself. And I would love for all of you to be a part of that. If you're a positive individual, you're serious about trading, and you just need that support that a community offers for both trade ideas and to help you get out of some sticky situations with your trades, or maybe to just run an idea by us. We're here for you, and we would love for you to be a part of it. Also, I must share with those of you that are interested, I am offering a women's only boot camp. And I've already had a lot of inquiries about it. We're super excited to offer this. I've never tried anything like this before, but I wanted to provide a space, particularly for women, that you can come and learn and be very comfortable in the environment with other women. So if that interests you, it's going to be in November. It'll start in November. It's a 6-week boot camp. And I live by the motto, no trader left behind. I've never had someone go through one of my boot camps and not learn how to trade options. And I'm so excited because I just talked to one of my members yesterday, and she reported to me that she has decided that she is not going back to work. Her husband traded options, and he encouraged her to learn and come through one of my boot camps, and she did. Now she knows what she's doing, and she has been able to totally forget the corporate world. She is now generating income from selling options after going through the camp. I wish that for any of you that wish to have more freedom with your time. I hope you found this helpful, and I truly mean it. If you're with me, there is no trader left behind. If you want to know more about how you can produce income by selling covered calls, then I have the perfect video for you. Click right here.